Okay, so I've been doing a lot of thinking all day about this topic, and I've been bouncing back and forth on a couple, on a couple movie trailers that are on my list. I've been switching them from back and forth, like, okay, I'm gonna put it on this, put it down to here, maybe up to here, maybe up to here, to down to here. But yeah, it was taking me a lot to decide before I made this video. So uh, I think you know to my final decision, I think it's fair to where it stands right now, and I'm gonna break down why they are like why they're at the place that they're in on that list and so on and so forth. So with that all being said, let's get right to the list, shall we? Okay. Number 5. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Out of the Shadows. I assume that's the title of the movie. Let's see. Yeah, but anywho, the reason why well, I'm not gonna say why it's on the list. I mean, because it's the freaking Turtles. I mean, and I've been a fan of theirs since like almost my entire life. and and I would say that the reboot was fairly decent. You know, it wasn't bad in my opinion. I had concerns that it was going to be bad, but when I actually sat through it, I was like, okay, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying how the turtles are being portrayed in this movie, and I had no problem with Shredder, you know, being the way he was portrayed in the movie, and I loved the showdown between the turtles and Shredder at the end of the movie. My only problem was Splinter. I mean, I did not like the way he looked. That was my only issue. But this trailer, for the sequel looks really awesome. Not to mention that we finally got Bebop and Rocksteady in here. I mean, we've been waiting forever for those two to be on the big screen, in the Ninja Turtles live action movie, and now we finally got it. And I mean, like they say, better late than never, right? But as I go on to my list to the next 4 movie trailers that are on that list, you understand why this one is ranked at the bottom. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's get to number 4. Number 4. Ugh. I gotta I gotta put Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice there. Okay. I mean, I know a lot of people really enjoyed the trailer, and I was one of them too. I enjoyed it too, and but then again, I'm also on the other side of the spectrum where people are saying, I feel like I've seen the entire movie. I feel like they've shown us all their cards, but it was just not handled the way it should have been, in my opinion. I feel like the reveal of General Zod's dead body and the big reveal of Doomsday being in the movie, I feel like that all should have been kept under wraps until we saw the movie, and just let us keep guessing like what is this big threat that they have to face, that where they have to where they all decide to team up together, you know, and I think someone who worked on the movie confirmed that I mean, there's a much bigger threat that they're gonna face, bigger than Doomsday in this movie. Oh, come on. I'm a Superman fan here. I'm a hardcore Superman fan, or hardcore, fan in general. And based on my knowledge, there is no current threat that Superman has faced worse than Doomsday. I mean, come on, let's get real. I mean, the only other person that could come close to that is Darkseid, and some fans are speculating that it's Darkseid, but him as a bigger threat than Doomsday. Now let's keep in mind here, this is me listing movie trailers, not the movies themselves. You know, I'm just talking about how the trailers presented the movies, which as I'm thinking, which ones were, my favorite, and which one I felt, presented the movie better. But that's all. That's all we're talking about here. I mean, this is a fun topic. I mean, that's just my opinion, and let's get back to this, shall we? And I think personally, Batman v Superman is gonna knock, you know, it's gonna knock the box office, like out of the water. I mean, I think that's gonna be one of the best movies of the year. I mean, come on. I mean, people have been wanting these two to be on the big screen for decades, and I I think overall it's not gonna disappoint the fans who've been wanting this for a long time. So number three, X-Men Apocalypse. Now, I had some concerns for this movie too, like prior to the official trailer being released, and my main concern was the villain, because in the still photos and stuff before they finalized some special effects to make him look more accurate for the movie, he didn't he just looked silly. He looked like a villain ripped out of an 80s or early 90s superhero movie or sci-fi movie. But from the looks of this trailer, he seems to fit the bill, from my opinion so far. And the way it's the way the trailer presented the storyline, like of what to expect in the movie, was great. I mean, like what you saw is what you get. I mean, they didn't spoil anything. You know who the villain is. I mean, his name is in the fucking title. I mean, come on, and you feel, and then you just, you feel scared. For the characters, and you feel a little bit terrified, because you get an idea of what this guy's about, and especially when he delivered that line about saying, "From the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one," and then you see the world in total chaos, like after that, and then you see Xavier with the look of fear in his eyes, as he's overwhelmed and tears are coming down his eyes and his eyes turn black, and he's saying how he's never felt power like this before, and oh man, I mean, that is just redonkulous, redonkulous, and so yeah, I felt this trailer deserves to be one of the three in the top five, definitely. Number two, Independence Day Resurgence. Now, I mean, come on. I mean, like, we were wondering how this movie was going to look and how it would play out and everything, but this first trailer, it just sets the mood. I mean, and it looks like it will not let you down. It will keep you satisfied, like with the next chapter that we're about to get into, and and you see the threat is even greater than it was in the first movie. You get an idea of that, and then you get a couple of your favorite characters from the first movie back in this one, to go to face this alien threat once again, and oh man, I mean, it just the tone of the trailer is phenomenal, and I just felt nothing but epicness, goosebumps everywhere. I mean, and it didn't give away what the plot of the movie is, like other than like, yeah, aliens are coming to retaliate once again. I think they're mantling with their technology, and then I just that just crossed the line there. They just crossed the line there, and that's from what we know so far. We don't know anything other than that, and I'm cool with that. Keep it that way until I see the movie for myself. Wow, now we're at the very top of the list, aren't we? Oh boy. And number one is Star Trek Beyond. Get out of here. No. No, I mean it was a decent trailer, but no, it is not. It is not on this list. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Now, better luck next trailer. Star Trek crew, cast and crew. Now, number one is Captain America: Civil War. Yeah, this, you know, I mean, the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole has been nearly flawless, and it has. I mean, it has so much potential. I mean, even the least popular and the least likable characters in Marvel in the Marvel world have made a mark on this universe, and it made it even more special. They become a valuable piece to the puzzle, like Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, and who else? Um, I mean, like they're just good examples of how special Marvel is treating their characters, and they still even though they have more in their disposal than they don't, in um, and you have everybody in the mix here, and it's and it's being handled very very well. I mean, like since these characters have been treated with, oh no, I mean I don't even know what the word is, but the way they develop these characters on their own and together and left and right, and I mean that just makes it more beautiful, and that's why this movie deserves to be number one. I mean because I mean there's almost nothing wrong about this universe and the Captain America movies alone, in my opinion, anyway. And you have a lot of characters that are making their first introduction to the universe, like Black Panther and Spider Man and and I think those are the only two newbies that are going to make an appearance in this movie. Um, and oh man, yeah. So I was gonna originally do Batman v Superman versus Captain America: Civil War, but all these trailers come out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I need to do a top five instead. But I just I'm not saying I hated the Star Trek Beyond trailer. I just felt it could have been it could have been fleshed out better in my opinion. But this is only the first trailer, so I'm not gonna go into a massive bitch fit like it's the final trailer. You know what I mean? So I can only hope for the best. Like when it comes to their advertising, and I don't have any strong concerns for any movies on this list other than Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, but they're very minor though. Like how they're gonna pan out Doomsday and everything, and how they're, um, alternating his, what he's about, pretty much. And I hope they don't alternate too much. And I just think other movies such as X-Men: Apocalypse and Captain America: Civil War is being treated much better than Batman v Superman. I'm not saying that they're going to be better movies than Batman v Superman. I'm just saying it just seems like right now that they're, when it comes to being treated, grounding the material of the comics, and it seems like they're really doing that very well, especially with Captain America: Civil War. I mean, that's what it seems like so far. But I think out of those movies, I think my top three picks of that I think I'm going to enjoy the most is Batman v Superman, Captain America: Civil War, and I'm torn between. I may say Independence Day. I mean, but I want X-Men to be on that list, but I'm not sure. But that'll probably be better for another topic. But that is my top five list of epic movie trailers that are going to be shown. In front of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and some of you may not agree with my list. You may think some movies that I had at the bottom need to be on top and whatnot. I mean, but that's all totally fine. I mean, there could be someone out there. There could be some people out there who think Ninja Turtles out of the Shadows is going to be better than all of those movies put together. But hey, I mean, like, who are we to say that they're wrong for thinking that? I mean, that's their opinion. I mean, they're entitled to it. So don't be an asshole. Leave them alone. Let them believe that. That's their beliefs. Let them be. No one said you had to like or agree with them. So hey, just leave it like that. And so how about you all? How about you guys tell me your top 5 picks of epic movie trailers that are going to be shown during Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Let me know in the comments section, and let me know if you agree with my list. If you don't, that's fine too. Just don't be a dick. Just say I don't agree. Whatnot, whatever. So, if you enjoyed my top 5 list, thumb up the video, and if you don't agree with it, thumb it up anyway. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you click subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.